They say every writer should read. Of course you should. But copy work, that's the secret. Every single day, I do some copy work, which is a technique that I swear by. It's helped improve my writing so much, is where I hand copy amazing writing that I like, writing that I would like to study. I hand copy it word for word, punctuation, everything, and study it as I'm doing it. And right now, and for a while, I've been copying out A Clash of Kings, the second book in The Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. If you want to be an amazing writer of anything, but especially fiction writer, I would suggest that you pick a book you like, and every day, just one page. That's what I do. One page, you just write it out by hand. It's like I go into a meditative state and I just completely focus on the text, and I see things that I didn't see when reading before. Techniques, the way words are used. What I noticed from copy working, it can be simple as punctuation to structure of sentences, all the way to handling time skips, all the way to plot mechanics, dialogue. It's fascinating. Not only that, but it gives me more ideas about my own writing, my own stories, my own books. Because it's like inspiration. I'll read something, I'll be like, that's really clever. I wonder if I could do that in this way in my story, and it just goes on. A lot of writers swear by it. You have Jack London, Stephen King, and honestly, it has done wonders for my writing. It's a more mindful way to study prose, and the great thing is you can pick whatever you want. I picked A Clash of Kings from George R.R. Martin because I love the book. It was also strategic because it has a lot of the things that I am doing myself in my books. It has a big battle. It has a lot of politics and interpersonal drama, which I love. It has a lot of changing point of views between characters. It has a lot of different cultures. I write fantasy. It has fantasy elements. It's set in a medieval inspired time. If you're a new writer, or if you're an intermediate writer, or if you've been writing for 20 years and you haven't tried copy work, I would highly suggest it. Maybe it doesn't work for everyone, but for me, it's been amazing. I was copying a page from Brand's chapter where he's at Winterfell. He's in this castle and dire wolves are howling outside, and the whole page was talking about these wolves howling and how he's going around asking people why they're howling, and they're giving different answers and describing the howls, and it's very atmospheric, it's very thematic. And then I was reading the second short story from Sword of Destiny, which is the second book in the Witcher series. I think Sword of Destiny was released first, if I'm not mistaken, but chronologically it's the second book. And in about one page, there was a whole fight scene with a monster. Then Geralt, the main character of the Witcher series, returned to the town he was staying at, had a whole conversation, and then it was the next day in one page. And I was just thinking about those two pages. And writers obviously, write very differently depending on what they're trying to get across in that particular moment. But the author of The Witcher and the author of The Song of Ice and Fire, they have very different styles. And obviously I'm reading the translated version of the Witcher books, but still, one's more direct, one's more indirect. They're both wonderful. And I was just thinking about the differences and how there is not one way to write. In fact, there's an infinite amount of ways to write. Some people love really nice flowery language, other people hate it. Some people like really direct language, or really plain language, or really easy to understand, or really difficult to understand. As I continue in my writer's journey, and I've been writing for many years now, but I'm ever the student, ever trying to learn, ever looking at texts again and again and again, ever writing. I've written 400,000 plus words in the past year, and it's just fascinating me, the different styles, the different techniques. I love it. I genuinely love it. Two amazing series, two amazing writers, completely different styles, both work. Hey, what's now?